Welcome back to San Antonio Live. This morning it's time for a little party etiquette. Diane Gottsman is joining us this morning. So good to see you.
Nice to see you. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you. You've brought some fabulous props this morning for us.
Yes.
Including this cake, and it's got some very special significance.
It does. So we are talking a little bit today about invitations. It's so important to RSVP.
Sure.
And this cake is on the front cover of Celebrate
Ta-da!
magazine. Ta-da! Which I'm very pleased to be a part of. I'm going to start adding etiquette tips. And you know, Shelley, the reason why, look at this cake.
I know,
it's
fabulous.
a simple little cake to make, even though I didn't make this cake, you know, but it's easy, and you and I can do it. So if we can do it, the viewers can do it. And I really am proud to be involved with a magazine that is easy, and you can follow the directions. So
yeah, and so this magazine comes out tomorrow.
It's beautiful. It's on the newsstands tomorrow, and look for it. And it's a fabulous magazine.
What's the first article about?
It's about invitations.
Hey, I like that.
So make sure you RSVP. Very important. Okay, so you ready for your quiz today?
I'm ready for a little quiz. Yes.
All right.
For me.
It's always polite for you to A, wait for the eldest person to extend their hand for a handshake.
Oh, yes.
B, let the woman extend her hand for a handshake first. Or C, man, woman, young, old, reach out first and extend your hand for the handshake. Be the first.
Be the first.
Or C. Be the first.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so if you're at a party or a function or whatever, you just got to be on top of things like that,
Just don't wait.
Okay.
Just extend your hand graciously for a handshake at your party.
Okay.
Anybody's
another
party.
one. I'm ready.
If you can't remember someone's name, introduce yourself again so they'll say their name back.
Right.
B, say, I'm sorry, I'm having a temporary memory lapse. Please remind me. Or C, quickly, before the other person walks up, tell them, introduce yourself, or just walk away. You know, whichever you choose.
I have a code, just so you know. Anyone who's with me all the time, I'm like, if I don't introduce you, then you introduce yourself. That's not on your list.
It's not on my. It's not one of your choices. A, B, or C.
Quickly say, hey, it's Shelley. Good to see you.
So that sometimes works, but normally they'll say, how are you? So just say, I'm memory lapse. I am so sorry. Please remind me of your name. Of course, Shelley. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay.
You look confident.
All right. Give me another one.
It's not polite to ask someone to A, repeat their name, B, tell their age, C, switch seats at a dinner party.
All of the above?
All right. Well, you can say repeat their name, but you cannot switch seats at a dinner party.
You can't?
No, because the host has put you there for a reason.
What if you don't like the person you're sitting next to?
Yeah, well, that's too bad.
Okay.
It's going to be a yummy meal, and you might get that cake.
Okay.
So
okay.
see, because she wants you, or he wants you to converse.
Okay.
You're chatty, this person is not,
Okay.
so she's putting you together for a reason.
All right.
Okay. A very strong handshake is a sign of trust, A. Confidence, B. Bully, C.
Confidence.
A strong handshake, a tough handshake.
Oh, bullying.
Bullying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know when someone gets you like right in there, it hurts, you're like, oh!
Okay, so last but not least, this is it.
Okay.
This is all or nothing. When entering a revolving door, the man enters first, A, B, the woman enters first, or C, you both get in and scoot around.
I think we should get in together. It's more fun, and just see who comes out first.
I'll get in with you. But it's really the man.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Really?
Yes, the man gets in, says, let me get in first, I'm going to push it for you. That's the protocol.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about parties, because it's springtime. A lot of people are going to be going to baby showers.
Yes.
Spring parties. I just invented those, but they sound fun. Let's talk about the invitation. What's important on the invite?
So the most important thing about the invite is to RSVP when you receive it.
Okay.
Don't wait around and shop your options to see what else is going to come up better.
Okay.
And if you do RSVP yes, you can't call back another day and say, you know, I'm sorry, I changed my mind.
Okay.
Okay, so if you say yes, you're
going.
Unless there's an emergency. And always after the party, send a thank you note.
Okay.
Because that's really important. And here's a big one. Do not seek out the back door. When you leave the party, you need to say goodbye to your host and say thank you so much.
What are some do's and don'ts? Like, is it okay for me to call and say, I can come to your party, but My friend Alana is going to be spending the day with me. Is it okay for me to bring her?
So no.
That's a no.
Because if her name is not on the invitation, if her name is not on the invitation, you can't ask. But
Okay.
if they leave your husband's name off,
Okay.
or your fiance's name, so you can call and say, I just want to make sure I received this invitation, and do you mind if my husband comes with me?
Okay.
I just wanted to verify. You don't say, can I bring my 3 kids? My kids were not on the invitation. They weren't on there for a reason.
That's something to bring up. I know it's like wedding season and people are going to be sending out wedding invitations and things like that. So if you get an invitation that says Mr. and Mrs. Shelley Miles, then it's just for me and the husband,
That's
right?
right. And
Okay.
don't ask if the kids can come. Now, if their names are on, let's say 2 of the children are on and 1 is left off, and they're all near the same age, it's not
Right.
a tiny baby, you can say, do you mind if I bring my 3rd? I know that was probably a misunderstanding.
Okay. And I'll tell you what, guys, you can actually read more about invitation etiquette in Diane's new featured article, which is in Celebrate Magazine. You can find it at local newsstands beginning tomorrow. Look for the edition with the beautiful cake on top of it. Easy to make. Diane tested it out this morning for us. And you did an amazing job.
I didn't do it, but someone did it for us.
Someone did it,
can do
and
it.
they did a great job.
That's
All right,
right.
very cool. You can find Diane Gottsman online. She is right here in San Antonio with the Protocol School of Texas, PSOTX.com, DianeGottsman.com, or call the number on your screen if you've got questions, 826-7400. Again, 826-7400. Alana?